What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the greatest gaming podcast on the internet, the One Up Gamescast. I'm one of your hosts, Carl Sinclair, joined as always by my brother from another mother, the man with the plan, Master Chief in the streets, Master Cheeks in the sheets. It's true. I have first-hand experience. Jack Gibb, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, mate. I know when you start introducing me, I got about 3 minutes to prepare to what to say, and I never really know.
I'm sorry, I tried it. Hey, when I introduce somebody, I try to give them enough time to get over the fact that, like, oh my God, is this guy taking the piss out of me? I can't tell. It's great. It's good. I always like to, but no, it's always from a place of love, man. So even if you get to the end and you're just like, I appreciate it. I'm like, man, I got you, man. I got you. Well, mate, we got a big week this week. I'm about to make a name for myself up in here. We're going to be talking about the Spectredivide playtest, give our first impressions on that. First impressions on the MechaBREAK playtest. So basically, it's going to be me talking for a little bit, but we also have some brand new zombie news that just dropped, along with a whole bunch of other Call of Duty stuff that we're going to go over as well. So it's going to be a pretty stacked show, so we're going to get straight into it. Jack, my friend, this week I have been pumping through some of these open betas and alphas and all that fun stuff, and a couple that I got to check out this week. I got to say goodbye to Marvel Rivals. That was such a good day. Such a good day to say goodbye, because my goodness, 2 weeks is a really long time for a playtest. And I hope they got all the information they needed, and hopefully the game is a lot closer than we think. But I feel like after that, it's probably really far away. But Marvel Rivals, we were happy to have you, and we look forward to your return. I know Jake isn't, but we are. So we're going to jump into Spectredivide, because I feel like I have less to say about that than I do MechaBREAK. So Spectredivide, for people that don't know, is... Now, it really isn't, but when I say it, you'll know. This is Shroud's game. So this is a 3v3 tac shooter with a very 90s comic book art style that really takes the tactical shooter genre and is really trying to flip it on its head and create its own niche and carve its own path. Because, I mean, it's a lot like battle royales and all that other sort of stuff. Like, it's a very saturated market, people have their tac shooters that they love, that they like, and they stay there. So like Valorant, Counter-Strike, those are the big two where people, are divided down the middle. Well, Spectredivide is trying to find a whole new audience and maybe steal a couple, but I feel like they're just trying to find the audience of people that have been interested in tac shooters, but may have thought they were a bit too hard, or are too scared to jump into such a hardcore sort of community. People don't want to play League of Legends because all they hear is, oh my God, I'm scared. So Spectredivide, I feel, is coming in here to, slide in and fill a spot.
It's a tall ask.
It's a very tall ask. But, okay, I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm going to be really honest, all right, about this game. I'm shit at tac shooters. I want to get better. And I actually had a lot of fun playing this game. Do I think the game has longevity? Don't know. But had a great time playing it. So to give the sort of ballpark, here's how it works sort of, let's go, is it works very much like Valorant and Counter-Strike. You have a bomb called the Zeus, and you set the Zeus at one of the points of A or B. You go there, set it, wait for it to blow, take out the other enemies, boom, bada bang, it's done, round over, respawn, do it all over again. Here's how it differs. So you have, I think they're called Spectres. I forget what they're called. But basically what you can do is you have 2 lives in this game. You have a thing called a puck. And when you throw the puck, it creates a Spectre, like a hologram of you. And basically, when you die, you respawn at that hologram. The fun part is you can swap between them at any time. So you can watch A and B at the same time and swap between the two. Or you can, for example, be in a firefight with somebody, chuck the puck over the top of their head, pop out again, pop back in, swap to the other side, shoot them in the back. There's so many different ways you can use this thing, and it's very tactical, which is good for a tac shooter. They've found a new way to introduce tactics that doesn't necessarily take Valorant's ultimates or the Counter-Strike high skill sort of gap. You know what I mean? This isn't like Counter-Strike or Val where when you're shooting, you have to stop, crouch, take your shot at the head and then move on. This game is very much hey, we want you to run and gun. We want you to ADS. We want you to use the park. You're still going to get rewarded for accuracy. A shot to the head is going to drop them. But yeah, like they really are trying to differentiate themselves from other tax shooters, and I think they've done a really good job of that. The game feels good when it works. Again, this was a playtest. A lot of my games just dropped out mid-game. Could have been me, could have been them, but there were a lot of people complaining about it. But when it works, it works. It's fun. It's good. I like the duality system where you can swap between the two. I like being able to like watch the front and the back door at the same time, because that's one of the big things in like a tax shooter is I'm always scared someone's going to come up behind me and make me look the fool. Well, now I can literally just like pop to the other side, check behind me, pop back. Very, very cool. The other way it sort of differs from other games is the buy system. So in like Counter-Strike or Val, you'll, buy your pistol, buy your like main weapon, you've got your knife. In this game, when you buy a weapon, it's sort of like, they're like in packages. So for example, the packages changed, I was noticing, but I'm not sure if that's something they just wanted us to rotate through and try different guns, or if that's how the game will work. But effectively, I buy a gun pack. I get a standard pistol, I have my knife, and it gives me the opportunity to have between two guns. So you could effectively get an SMG or an assault rifle, or a shotgun and a shotgun, or an SMG, or a shotgun. I did not get the chance to play with a sniper, so I'm not sure if snipers were available. I just didn't get the chance to play with them. But for example, SMG sniper. Now you think, oh, cool, well, I'm going into battle with a sniper. If I need to, I'll swap to an SMG. No. So one character gets a sniper, the other gets the SMG. So it's almost sort of like, instead of swapping weapons, you're swapping characters. So it's really quite frustrating when like you love that SMG, and I'm going to go in with the SMG guy. I've just died. Now I'm stuck with the shotgun that I don't like. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not good with shotguns. Now I'm going to rush in with a shotgun, and I'm hoping that there's the opportunity to pick the two weapons yourself, but it probably won't, because then you'll just find people like doubling up on SMGs, doubling up on assault rifles, doubling up on snipers. Like being able to like pop off with a shot and then swap to another op and then pop off again would probably be like something like that. Creates a skill gap, which I think is what they're trying to at least avoid early on. I think it'll eventually get there. But yeah, it's an interesting system. I think it needs to be tweaked a little bit. I'm sure they will tweak it a little bit. And I'm sure there are people out there that love it. Just because I don't enjoy it doesn't mean that there aren't people out there that think it's the best thing since sliced bread. I just find it very odd. And I think the last thing I want to talk about when it comes to this game is the level of customization. Very cool. You can customize the Spectre. You can customize the player character. They've got like, you can go down, change hair, change eye color, change skin color. It's very much like, you can create a very unique character to you that isn't locked down by like skins or anything like that. You can create a very unique character. And from what we've seen from like gun skins, also very cool. Art style feels niche. Like it feels niche. It feels like an early 2000s sort of art style that is emulating like 90s cartoons, and it looks really cool, and I didn't get bored of it. So we got to play for a few hours, and I didn't get bored of it in the couple of hours that I played. We basically were able to play it in Australia. I was playing it from 5 a.m. till, I think it was like 1 p.m. I think it ended up being 1 or 2 p.m. So I played through that test, played as many games as I could. And yeah, it was good. It was good. And it's entering open beta at the end of the month, I believe. So there's going to be a chance for everybody to jump in soon and play it. So I'm looking forward to everybody jumping in. If you want to jump in, I'll jump in. It's 3v3. Which turns into 6v6, basically how we've been playing Fortnite these last couple of days. So it's lots of fun, and yeah, I think it's really good. I think it'll do well.
Very exciting. I'm keen to check it out. Can you tell who Spectre belongs to which player on the enemy team?
Yeah, so on the so kind of like you know how on Valorant you've got each hero up the top.
Yeah.
Well, up the top you actually have both character and Spectre next to each other, and both health bars up there for each one.
Oh, so if one dies, you can tell very clearly.
You can tell, yeah,
other
who you
players
got.
Still up. That Spectre's still up.
Yep.
Oh, that's sounding pretty cool. And I like the idea that you can sort of run and gun a bit more. And
it's very run and gun. Yeah.
It's going to be a busy month. I'm keen to check it out.
Yeah, it's been real busy for like alphas, betas, new releases. The end of the month is insane with like Star Wars and everything coming out. But the start of the month has been great because I also got to check out MechaBREAK. Holy shit. If you guys haven't been watching all the content going up on the YouTube channel, please do. Like, this game should not be as good as it is. Like, it shouldn't. I was expecting to go in and be like, another mech game, but it is so good. So to set the scene, MechaBREAK has 3 awesome things. Mechs multiplayer action, and jiggle physics. So if you're a fan of any of that, you're going to have a great time in this game, okay? Great freaking time, let me tell you. So basically, it is a... I'm going to say it, but it's not. It's like combining Overwatch and Call of Duty. So you've got very Call of Duty type multiplayer modes, but taking like the hero shooter aspect in each mech is very different from one another, and you can have one of each mech on the field. And there are many to choose from, and they are all unique. They are all unique. That was the thing that floored me. We had access to 13 different mechs, and each one feels very different from each other. And the only two that feel monicably similar, is because they both fly. But they both move and attack very differently. I think Falcon's my favorite, not just because of the pilot. She's my waifu. No one should play Falcon. Only me play Falcon. I love her. But no, MechaBREAK's so good. Yeah, it's 5v5 multiplayer mech shooter that just does so much right. Like so much right. Like it's almost like they've looked at Gundam games, other mech games, and they've gone and multiplayer, like, oh, what makes a good mech multiplayer? And I don't think we've gotten a good mech multiplayer for a while. I feel like the last time it would have been, I'm going to be alone on this. I'm going to be alone. And I know, guys, Gundam Evolution was good. Gundam Evolution was a Gundam Overwatch game, and it was great, but not a lot of people played it because I think it stuck too much to the Overwatch formula. In like, you basically only ever played one bloody game mode. It was like, capture the point. It was great having so many different like Gundam in the game to try and play. But yeah, I think what held that back was after about 5 matches, you're just doing the same thing over and over again. Where with MechaBREAK, they really do break up the monotony with so many different types of modes. Like there is an escort mode, very Overwatch, but there's also a mode which like, it's like S&D on steroids. So it requires you to fly around the map and like disconnect is basically what comes up, but it's like disarm these like drills that are drilling into the ground. Really fun idea. Here's the thing. You take 1 lick of damage. If someone bumps you, it interrupts it, and you've only got a certain amount of time. So it's the team that gets to 8 disarms the fastest. So much fun. I have so much footage. Go watch the freaking gameplay on 1UP because you will see that I am a Chad. Because there's so many times the game ends and it says Mega disarms 8. I'm like, oh, 8. We needed that to win the game. No one disarms. No one. I'm the only one doing it. So everybody that got wins over the weekend, you're welcome. You are welcome. You are so welcome. You can send your love to me by subscribing to the channel, liking, following, all that fun stuff. But yeah, no, MechaBREAK's so much fun. Customization's cool. You can really customize the paint. You can customize the characters. Really make the pilot and mech your own. Like I said, lots of mechs to choose from day one. This game is also going to be free to play. Hopefully launching soon. Open beta just launched yesterday. So if you want to try it out, jump in. You don't have to get a code anymore from watching streams. But if you want to watch streams, there's a link down below. I stream. Go look. Yeah, legit. MechaBREAK, like insanely fun. Like, I think of a mech, like you think of a mech game and you watch the trailer from like Summer Games and you're like, oh, another mech game. That'll be great. It isn't until you sit down and play and you realize that, oh, okay, these guys know what a mech game is supposed to be. They know what we want. They've listened to the community before going in, and they truly have nailed it. MechaBREAK is the Gundam game we deserve, and they are giving it to us. Now, Bandai, work with these guys. Put some Gundams in the game or give them the Gundam license, guys. Frickin' do it. It's going to be great, honestly. But yeah, MechaBREAK, great. If anybody wants a really cool mech game to try out right now, I would say 100% jump in. We got a lot of content on the channel to check out if you're interested.
So much.
So much.
Now's the time to join Discord as well, because all the videos are up. So you won't get notified for all of them. Because I reckon you put up about 15 in one day.
I did,
No,
yeah.
It was awesome.
it was a lot.
Every time my phone went off, I was just like, my floor was on the jaw. My jaw was on the floor. Like, this is more.
Yeah. I'm so tired.
Very well. Yeah. Can I add to the alpha test talk for a moment?
Yes, sir. Go for it.
I have very briefly checked out Delta Force Hawk Ops.
My guy.
Which is cool. I've played very little amount. Like, we're talking 74 minutes according to Steam, and I had dinner during that 74 minutes. So I don't know what that means, but not much. So I'll probably talk about it more next week. But it's given those Battlefield vibes and not terrible Battlefield vibes. It's like if you took Battlefield 4 and you looked at Battlefield 2042, right? And you said Battlefield 4 is like 1 and on the spectrum, and 2042 is 10 on the spectrum. This game's like a 5, as in it's in that direction. Like it's in the direction of 2042, like the feel of it, the graphics, even the way like the classes are sort of built. Like it feels a little bit closer to like tactical shooter way than it does just being medic or support or whatever. But it's way closer to Battlefield 4 than Battlefield 2042. So it's you're out there, you're infantry, you're in this building that's getting blown up a little bit. I don't really know how big the destruction is. The map I was on was more out in nature, so I'm not totally sure yet. But like, there's helicopters flying over top, there's tanks going past, and you truly have that Battlefield feeling of like, hang on, that person in the tank who's fighting another tank, they're having a different game to me at the moment. Like I'm the infantry and I'm having my experience over here and they're having their experience, and eventually we'll have to join up because, if our tank dies, I'll have to deal with their tank, you know what I mean? So, and it just has that feeling that Battlefield has. So I don't know. I can't really speak to the full quality of the game yet. Graphics are nice. Guns feel good to shoot. Controls are decent. It's sort of just playing around with a couple of the button mappings. You spawn in like Battlefield, get a full overview of the map. You can spawn back at deployment. You can spawn on your squad mates, that sort of stuff. You can spawn to vehicles. The quad bikes don't feel as good as Battlefield, to be fair. But that's the only vehicle I got to have a go of. So I don't know if all the vehicles are just shit or if it's just the quad bikes. But it's just the camera movement. For an alpha test, they'll be able to fix the camera movement on a quad bike. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just wanted to point out that if you're a Battlefield fan, totally worth giving that game a crack.
Is it it's still live, isn't it?
Yeah, I only got access like this morning or something. So
because I've had it for the last 4 days and haven't jumped in yet. That was my plan tomorrow, was to do a preview for the channel and jump in. So now you've got me really excited to jump in. I mean, like I was going to do it today, but I've been playing so much like MechaBREAK and stuff, trying to get like videos done, that it's like, today I was like, I'll be happy not to play a game for a little bit today. And I just enjoyed Bluey all day. But yeah, tomorrow I'm definitely jumping in. And what you've just told me makes me very excited. Very, very excited to jump in.
Yeah, look, the thing this game's going to get stuck in, right, is it's being compared to Battlefield left, right, and center. Right? Me included. And it's not as good as Battlefield 4.
Is it better than 2042? I was going to say, yeah.
It's better and so I'm kind of worried that people might dock at a point because it's not what they want from a Battlefield game. This ain't made by EA or this ain't made by DICE. So I don't even know who makes this, to be honest. But the point is that I think it deserves a crack. It's free to jump in the alpha test. And it gave me those vibes, like I was getting sniped at one point, and like all I can see is a little bit of tints in the distance. So I just start hammering them with machine gun rounds from wasn't an M4, but something that looks like an M4, and I fucking killed him eventually. But it just had that feeling of Battlefield. It's like I've got to use whatever I've got to get the job done right now, and Battlefield's where I feel that the most. So look, for playing for less than an hour, to have a few moments like that, a few moments where I killed 3 or 4 people down a corridor by myself. Like, yeah, sure, maybe I'm versing shit players because the game's like just, free access at the moment or whatever. So I might be feeling like a champion, but it just gave me those like Battlefield vibes of like, I felt like I earned every kill. Whereas sometimes in some games that are coming out these days, like even when you do a good killing spree, you don't really know if you earned it or not. You don't really know what just happened. The spawns are that fucked in COD, for instance. Like you come up behind 3 people and get a triple kill. Yeah, it feels good, but it doesn't feel as earned. Whereas all the spawns in this are very traditional, like they're spawning in the defensive area, you're spawning in the attacking area, meet in the middle, all that sort of good stuff. So I'll stop rambling because I haven't played it really enough to keep rambling. I will say one last thing, actually. It runs so well. For a fucking alpha test. Like, it's like classic video game where you press play and then it plays like an in-game trailer. Like, maybe it was cinematic more than in-game, I don't know, but it ran well. It set my automatic configuration on PC and it was running at over 100 frames for a fucking alpha test. I've had a couple of moments where like something might pop in whilst you're spawning on the map, so the camera does that big pan down from up above. But it runs really fucking well. I hope it's coming out this year. I'm not totally sure, but anyway, I'm gonna stop there. If you're a fan of Battlefield, definitely give it a moment.
I'm bloody keen. It sounds like another studio that's really giving fans what they want. You know what I mean? It sounds like they've listened to the people that matter and they've tried to build a game around what the fans are after, what they want.
You're totally right. It feels like they love Battlefield, but it also kind of feels like they didn't hate 2042 as much as I did.
Yeah.
You know? I just wish I hated it just a little bit more. But no, it's good. Solid game.
Well, man, let's move on to another studio that's finally listening to its fans and giving us exactly what we want. Ladies and gentlemen, after leak upon leak, like the faucet is broken over at Treyarch, ladies and gentlemen. We got a new Zombies trailer. We got so much Zombies content that dropped yesterday, and I just want to talk about it. I talked about it last night on stream, got super excited. I've had a chance to calm down, and now I'm looking at it all again, and I'm excited again. Ladies and gentlemen, they dropped so much zombie info last night. They dropped a trailer showing off the new crew that is going to be available for everybody to jump into. Weaver's back, #BestBoy. They showed off a brand new map, and they've said that it's going to be the biggest map, round-based. They were very particular about that. Round-based map that they've ever done for a zombies game.
Was round-based not in Cold War?
Yeah, round-based was in Cold War.
Why does everyone keep saying round-based like it's not a thing?
Because Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is not round-based.
Oh, yeah, I just don't even think about that when I'm thinking about some... Yeah, right, fair enough, carry on.
I think they're just trying to make sure everybody knows this ain't some Modern Warfare 3 shit. This is some classic fucking Treyarch. This is some Black Ops 2 shit. And it looks like some Black Ops 2 shit. None of that Black Ops 4 garbage. Oh, someone's going to hate me for that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Black Ops 4 was okay. I'm sorry. I liked it. Okay. Shit. So yeah, we're gonna power through some of this info. At any point, you stop me and ask a question if you have one. At any point. Okay.
That was my main question, so I'm ready.
Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so augments are... This is just all from Treyarch's Twitter, by the way. So it's going to sound like I'm Treyarch. I'm not. I'm reading from Treyarch, okay? So augments are our new risk versus reward upgrade system for your perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades with over 100 augments unlocked at launch. Choose one major and one minor upgrade per item. So choose per item to match the role you want to play. No more permanent skill trees to rely on. So choose wisely. So they've really mixed up the upgrade system, it appears. They've made it a lot more like you can be more flexible, choose what you want, move around. If you want to be a healer, you can be a healer. If you want to do some other stuff, you can do some other stuff. They're really just trying to give players choice. Really trying. They also showed off a brand new perk. You can upgrade your fist and your dedicated melee weapon slot with the new melee macchiato. That perk is coming to the game day one. They've also got a cool little, the macchiato box, right? When you drink the drink, it has 2 boxing gloves on the arms and the machine starts punching the zombies that are chasing you as it goes past. It's freaking awesome. They're also introducing a new elemental damage type, Shadow, which is going to be there at launch, along with a whole new ammo mod called Shadow Rift, which teleports zombies into the sky and just fucking drops them straight back down to instant death. It looks so good. It's so amazing. There's another new opportunity to decimate the undead with Shadow Damage, Dark Flare, our newest upgrade, field upgrade. Generate a high damage beam that mows through multiple targets with your back against the wall. So picture like a portal gun that just fucking shoots a beam hard at all these zombies and then just melts them, just absolutely destroys them. So, like, in a way, it's almost like they've taken, I forget what the upgrade ability was, but it was like an ability where you pressed the button and it created a circle around you and you did like quad damage and the zombies that came through started burning. It's like they've taken that and they've put it into a beam and they've just gone, get fucked. And then just whoosh, everyone's gone. Bloody beautiful. Oh, bloody beautiful. Gobblegums are back for the first time since Black Ops 3. Now with the ability to store up to 3 unique Gobblegums when you need them most. And they're only consumed when activated. That's good. That's real good. I don't like Gobblegums personally, but I'm glad they're back because it just makes me think, man, these guys really went back to good Black Ops and they really want to make good zombies again. And Black Ops 3 zombies are fucking good, so I'm pretty happy. But yeah, so here's what makes this awesome, right? Is that it's this line here, and they're only consumed when activated. Back in the day, if you had Gobblegums and then got knocked and then got revived, your Gobblegums were gone. Now, if you get knocked and revived, you still got your Gobblegum. You won't just lose them for no reason. And you have it, and you can swap between them. So you used to have one gobblegum. You used to, if you wanted something different, you would toss the other gobblegum before you got the new gobblegum, or you just eat it for, why would you toss it? You're, boom, oh, yum, yum, gobblegum. And then you get a new one. But now you can store up to 3 and you can swap between them, almost like you're swapping through kill streaks, which I think is awesome. A really cool way to mix up zombies and just give you the opportunity to be a zombie slaying machine. I like it a lot. Hopefully it doesn't make you too overpowered, but I feel like maybe them doing that, maybe they've gone, hey, this zombies is really hard. Maybe we need to make it a little bit easier for them. So I'm hoping that's what it is. And then evolving zombies are coming for you. On Terminus Island, Terminus Island is the name of the biggest map they've ever done for a zombie game. A zombie's head might erupt into a wall-crawling vermin, which can sprout rings and evolve into a parasite if left alone too long. In the trailer, it's amazing. You shoot the zombie, and the zombie's like head pops out to the side. It drops down. You're like, haha, it's dead. Then the head grows legs and then gets up, and it's like a giant spider with a whole bunch of faces that chase you. And as you run away, it then pops wings out and then starts to fly after you. And then when you turn around, it just mutates even more. And it's like, oh man, they're gonna freak me the fuck out. It looks like it reminds me of what are they called, mimics in Modern Warfare 3? They kind of look like that, but not shit. Very terrifying, very cool. And it wouldn't be Treyarch zombies without and they said this word, not me, I'm not adding, without a sick new wonder weapon. Say hello to the Beam Smasher, an experimental powerhouse with 3 unique damage types to help you mow down the horde as you fight for survival on Terminus Island. So it's basically like a lightning. It's so to put in, it's a I win button. It's if you have this, you win. It just mows them down, creates a beam of lightning, and then does like a massive like shotgun shatter at the end. So freaking cool. So freaking cool. And then they're also adding something that allows you, it's called a mutant injection, which allows you to become basically a giant mutated zombie with like, it's like a mauler. You become a mauler with like a giant hand cannon and you go third person, you start shooting and all that fun stuff. That is also something else. You will be able to play this zombies mode completely in third person. That's an option. You can go into the settings and just flick on third person mode. That's going to be like a fun stream. Woo! Woo! Trap up Terminus with the Void Cannon and Tentacle Trap. So the Void Cannon is basically a giant like F-off cannon that shoots like void damage that you would have seen in Destiny, and it sucks up zombies and then shoots their mother effers away. And then the Tentacle Trap is effectively indoors. A roof will become like a whole bunch of mouths, and if zombies run underneath, tentacles come down, grab them, rip them up, and start eating them. It's so cool. Here's the juicy stuff, guys. You thought the other stuff was good? Oh, get ready. This is gonna perk you up. The classic prestige progress is coming to zombies, plus a whole lot more. You'll get 4 unique zombie mastery camos, zombie reticle challenges, a pack, calling card challenges, a 100% completion reward. Yeah, fucking right. I'm not getting that. Zombie Dark Ops challenges, daily challenges at launch, mind you, and a unique main quest rewards. Well, there's more about main quest coming up. It's very good. We just talked about third person perspective. Here is the best piece of information ever. The best feature they've ever added to zombies. And mate, whether you're a zombie player from back in the day or a zombie player who's just joined, and if you've just joined, I'm so sorry you joined with Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, but it's okay, Treyarch have you, okay? It's okay, sweet baby boy, you're about to have a great time. Have you ever wanted, yes, to split the cost of a door with your teammates? You bloody know it. Well, you can. You can put as much money as you want into the door and make the guy who's doing really well put the rest in. You can split the bill.
Kyle, I was just about to say you were like whatever you were about to say. I was just lining up to call you out. Like that's not the most exciting feature ever. So wait, you can just put X amount of money in, and then
say the door's
so if I've
like
only got $500. I'll put in $250. That's half of what I got.
Yep, and then somebody else can go put the other $250 in, or someone can put $50 in.
I really,
how good is it?
Really, genuinely like that,
bro. They listen to us.
I thought the most exciting thing you could possibly say was they're bringing back the original map as well from World at War, because that's my favorite to this day,
mate.
But no, that's better. That's heaps better.
How? It's about to get so good, bro. It's about to, you ready for this one?
You can't top that.
Okay. About to hit your personal high round record, but need to get some sleep. Maybe you got school the next day. Maybe you got work. For the first time ever in Zombies, you can save and quit in a solo match. If you get disconnected, your game saves and you can come back where you left off. If your internet goes out, your game auto saves and remembers what round you were on and loads you back into that game.
Only if you're playing solo. Oh, that probably makes sense.
Strap in, my friend. Also, the HUD, the very customizable HUD from the multiplayer, is making its way over to Zombies, so you can put anything you want anywhere. So good, so good. You can even choose a legacy preset set in the Black Ops 3 style layout. You can toggle enemy health bars on and damage numbers, or you can hide your HUD entirely and just go in full zombie balls deep. The only thing you need to leave on the screen is your little counter to know what round you're getting screwed on. Bloody love it.
I like the enemy health bar. That's keen for that.
Very, very cool. Very cool. We are making our main quest more challenging for hardcore zombie fans, and we're also delving into a new way to grow the community. Once each map's main quest has been out in the world for some time, we will add an optional playlist later in season that guides new players through the quest with round progression capped at certain steps. Side quests and other Easter eggs will be disabled, so the focus is entirely on experiencing the story. So for people that didn't understand what I just said because I butcher things, effectively, it'll get to, like, say you get to round 5 and you haven't done some story related stuff. It will keep you at round 5 until that story stuff is complete. So you don't get like wrapped up in getting absolutely destroyed. You'll be able to experience the story all the way through.
That feels very nice.
Very, very good. Completing a main quest will unlock unique rewards, and you'll earn a special reward for doing it the old-fashioned way. You'll earn a limited time calling card if you do before the launch of the guided mode for the map, so get ready to join the hunt live. Also,
that's very nice.
Completing the quest now gives you the option on whether or not you want the game to end. You can continue going. So if you complete the quest and you're like, shit, I'm frying right now, I got a great loadout, I have a wonder weapon, I feel like I could get my like high score right now, I have the story-related gear. Normally it would be, get to the chopper, we got to go, you get to the chopper, map's over, that was great. Now you have the choice. You can go to the chopper or you can keep that zombie match going until you just pass the hell out. But the quest will be complete. No longer you have to get to the chopper for the quest to complete, you pop the achievement. The quest will complete, you'll pop your achievement, and then you can keep playing zombies if you want to. Or you can get on the chopper and get the hell out. I like that a lot. That's actually something that we've probably needed for a while. Happy to see it here. Oh, guys, it's getting great. It's getting great. And that's just the tip of the iceberg for Black Ops 6 Zombies. They've also cooked up plenty of quality of life changes, including joining a friend's match in progress. That's awesome.
Nice.
Also, if you get disconnected, you can come right back to that match. Nobody needs to go back to the menu. Oh man, Kyle disconnected. Jack, pull the party out. We've got to go pick him up, start a whole new match. No, I can come back. If my internet drops out, if my kid pours Mountain Dew on the router, I'm probably not coming back for that game, but you'd be damn sure I'll be back for the next one. This one, something we've been asking for forever, dude. You can toggle Pack-a-Punch camos in the settings. So if you freaking hate the final camo for Pack-a-Punch, or you love the second but hate the first, you can now just have the second the whole time. You toggle that shit on and off. You pick which one you want. You can change your field upgrade mid-match. If your friends freaking suck, if your friends suck ass and you need to swap to a heal orb, you can do it. If everyone's frying and you're not healing very much, swap to something that does damage. You can do it mid-game. That is so freaking good because you can just swap up strategies, swap up what... Like, imagine we're playing a game and I'm like, man, I'm just not doing good healing anybody. And Jordan goes, I'm pretty good at healing. All right, cool. I'll take your role. What are you doing? I'm DPS. Cool. I'll swap to DPS, you swap to healing. Boom, just like that. No going back to a menu, no discussing beforehand. Like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have done that. No, you can just swap on the fly and try new combinations, new strategies mid-game. And that's so good. So freaking good. Because a lot of the time you'll just be like, oh, well, next time we'll do this. No, next time. Swap now. See if it works now. That way when you go for a proper run, you know. So good. So freaking good. You can swap your gobble gum packs at any time. So it's like the perk system. So if you're not enjoying the 3 you're using, or you feel like you're in a situation where you need the other 3, swap it out, like swapping out perks, and you get your new gobble gum. And then, yeah, they have something called a Rampage Inducer available at launch, plus more. Very exciting. Very exciting. Oh, very exciting.
We should probably stop giving Modern Warfare 3 Zombies so much shit, because it sounds like that was a real opportunity for Treyarch to learn a new engine.
That is legit what we said. We said if this comes out and they have cooked as hard as we think they do, if Modern Warfare 3 Zombies was what we had to live through to get this, fucking worth it. I'll go back and play it a few more times to say goodbye and thank you for being so bad.
Yeah, like at least let them learn all the tools and things of that nature to hopefully get this to the state it needs to be. Like, yeah. I don't know. It's sounding all right.
It sounds like when they were like, when actually just like, you guys are making a new Black Ops game, Treyarch were like, oi, zombie team, just go, run, hide, do what you want. We'll check on you in a couple of years. Just run, quick. And they like got out the room. And afterwards we go, where's the zombie team? Where's it? We need them to put it on the Warzone map. Where'd they go? Oh, they're not in today. We'll let them know that that's what you want them to do. And then it's like, get fucked. Did what we want.
In 1 month.
Legit. Omni movement is coming to zombies in Black Ops 6. Sprint, slide, and dive in any direction to get out of danger quickly. Or chug a PhD flopper and get creative. Do you remember what PhD flopper is?
No.
So PhD flopper is the perk that when you dolphin dive, you create an AoE blast underneath you. So with Omni movement, you're going to be bunny hopping all over this place, just banging zombies' heads in, bro. So good. So good. So yeah, basically they said they took inspiration from Black Ops 3's innovations and Black Ops Cold War's gameplay system to craft a triumphant return to round-based zombies, which is the perfect combination. Because I think taking Black Ops 3's like map design, story, like just like all this sort of like stuff that people missed and loved, and taking Black Ops Cold War's gameplay, which was a lot slower and a lot heavier, but also will probably work really well for a zombies mode, and putting them together, ooh, pretty good. Because like I enjoyed Cold War Zombies a lot. We played that first map to death, played the second map quite a bit, and then I just sort of fell off because it was kind of like, oh, you know, other games are coming out. But everything I'm hearing here sounds like we've thought of ways to bring people back, mid-season even. Hey, come do the quest. It's a little bit easier. But if you do it before, you get a calling card. Like, oh, so cool. And they are not done. We will get our first look at live Liberty Falls gameplay and more zombie reveals and stuff about multiplayer and campaign and Call of Duty Next on August 28th. So lock that in, people. Get excited. I will be doing a live reacts to as much of that as I can. So get hyped for that. If you can't catch it live, it'll be up on the YouTube, as always. And if I don't do it live, it'll be on the YouTube anyway. But yeah, man, Call of Duty. No, not even Call of Duty. Treyarch cooked. Sorry, I smacked my mic and it muted. Treyarch cooked, baby. Treyarch bloody cooked. They did great. Oh, man, it wouldn't be a one-up Gamecast without a little bit of technical difficulty. You know what I mean, baby? Like it's got to
cheeky a little bit.
We got to break it somehow. But no, Treyarch cooked. Good on him. No, you know, I was gonna be like, good job, Call of Duty. No, Call of Duty didn't do nothing. Treyarch, man. Treyarch did it, man. Woo.
The things to be excited about as well is like, you know, this is on the new Call of Duty engine, so everything they're doing here will hopefully be good for Call of Duty going forward. As
100%.
When we inevitably get stuck with Vanguard 2 or whatever.
I'm cool with them making Vanguard 2 if they want to continue the story, but my goodness, do they need to work on those maps. The only good map from Vanguard is Dust House, and the only good version of Dust House is the one in Modern Warfare 3. So, yeah. I'll say this, Vanguard looked really good though. Like, comparing it to like MW2 and MW3, Vanguard, like in the looks department, how the guns looked, how they sounded, they fucked. But like looking at Modern Warfare 3 now, they won an award for sound design.
Oh, gross.
Dang, bro. Dang. Charlie Gott's going to clip that, you know. He's going to get that face on. He's going to put that. He's got that now. That's in his pocket. Shit. Honestly, very excited. Treyarch, you cooked. I can't wait to play the beta when it happens. The alpha, beta, whatever they're doing, whatever they're dropping. I'm excited to jump in. I'm excited to play. I'm excited to Omni movement my ass up and down that multiplayer space because zombies might have me day one, baby. I don't know, man. Zombies might have me day one. I think, dude, if you can do this vault thing where it's like, hey, you get the campaign a week early. Can I have the campaign a week early and zombies like 3 days early, and then I'll just come to multiplayer after I've had my fill of everything else, please? Is that okay? Can we do that? I'll pay for it. I mean, I paid for the last ones. Oh, that'd be so good. But mate, that is all I have for you this week. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
No, I don't think so.
Mate.
Because it's a good roundup.
You beautiful man. Thank you for joining me, mate.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, mate, any bloody time.
Same time next week?
Same time next week. Same beautiful people. One day, we're going to come here and there'll be another person. And that's going to shock all of you people. I don't know who we'll get. We'll get someone. It'll just floor you. It'll be great. Nah, same time next week. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening and watching and interacting. We really do appreciate it. Remember, if you want more one-up goodness, oneupgames.com. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on your podcast service where you listen to our beautiful, soulful, sexy voices. You know what I mean? And head to the Twitch. Hello?
If the website doesn't work, it's coming back soon.
It's coming back soon. Shh. We're not talking about that. Shh. Everyone
If
watching.
it's down.
Yeah.
Like-
Shh. Everybody watching. If you go there and it's not there, shh. Don't tell anybody. Tell people to go check it out and then tell them, shh. Something's happening. Shh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. Like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out all the MechaBREAK content. Check out all the content we've been pumping out on YouTube at the moment. And make sure to come and check out a stream. We're doing a ranked tour right now. We're going back and playing all the ranked modes that we've played. And we're going to get a win, consecutive wins on our list. And yeah, if we have fun and we do that a lot, we might do some other lists. We might do some other games. We might do some other things. So come check out, support, have fun, follow the Twitch, all that fun stuff. We have good fun over there. It's a lot of giggles, lots of laughs. And I'm trying to stream as much as I can at the moment. So definitely you'll probably catch me most days of the week. I think Friday we do podcasts and Sunday I rest. Like, you know, God on the seventh day rested. I need to rest. Okay. I'm not him. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Until next time, may your games be good ones, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.